Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Cotleigh Brewery. It's the Golden Seahawk Premium Beer, fine Somerset beers. It comes in at 4.2% ABV. I just want to show you, there's the Seahawk there. There's a couple of names for this. It's actually the Osprey, the Seahawk, or as they've chosen to call it on the bottle, the Golden Seahawk. How do I know that? Because I read the back of the bottle. This beer is widely available from the 7th of September to the 27th of September in all Sainsbury's stores. It's the Sainsbury's Great British Beer Hunt 2011. They've got some smashing beers in there. How do I know? I know it's not even September yet. It's only the 24th of August. Because these beers have actually been sent to me by Sainsbury's. So I know Fred, if you're watching this, you've sent me a bottle previously, but we're gonna go with this. I think, to be honest, I even think this, you mentioned that your beer was going to go, I've actually got a Cotleigh glass. Well, you did mention that your beers were going into Sainsbury's. You were in the final, so this is to congratulate you guys on getting your beers in there. Well, look at that. I do like that when you can give it a bit of a vigorous pour, and you can still, that's more or less a classic pour there, if I do say so myself. So there's the beer. I can show you the glass better with the beer in. So we got a small 1 finger head. Consistency is, it is kind of off-white with like a nice soft soapy looking head to the beer. Let's get the nose. Oh wow, this is Cascade hops. There's hints of honey. I'm gonna dig in. Thirsty work. Now, that's quite surprising. Oh, there we go. There we go. I do. I was about to say the nose was fantastic, and it wasn't a huge taste, but there were. It was in stages. It's one of them beers that gives you it in stages. There was probably a 2-second delay before my mind realised that, wow, what a malty base, a good malty base this drink is. Sweet malts finished the beer very well. To begin with, it was that classic hoppy, nicely hoppy beer. It's not overly bitter, it's very smooth. And I think, well, look at the beer, look how clear it is in colour. That's a nice amber colour. Honey looking beer. It finished very well, and there's some nice carbonation as well. I don't know if you can see. Only a little bit. It's not a massively over fizzy drink, but you don't want that anyway. You really don't want that, because it gasses you out completely. This has not been forced carbonated at all. Cheers, Cotleigh. I'll just show you, I'll explain. This is the bottle that was sent to me by Fred. This one was sent to me. I was going to do one of his beers anyway. I was due to do a beer from Cotleigh Brewery, but I got sent this yesterday. from a PR and marketing company. I'd like to give them a bit of a shout out. It's Phillips PR. Follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and they are working with Sainsbury's to, pardon me, to get the voice out really, to get people to know that the 7th of September there's going to be a massive range. While I'm here, let me show you. I've got a beer next to do, which is again the Great British Beer Hunt 2011 from Sainsbury's. We've got the Bishop's Farewell. That's from Oakham Ales. We've got a Macmillan's Strong Heart Bitter. Bad King John. 2 Hoots from Joseph Holt. And another 2 beers in the fridge. But all of these beers are going to be widely available on the 7th of September at all good Sainsbury's stores, which should be all of them. I'm just going to wash this round. Get the nose on this beer. Yeah, there's lovely hints of honey in this. Absolutely lovely. If I'm honest, this drink is probably being designed with the lager drinking in mind. Because I think the market for beer is still something like 70% lager drinkers. What these breweries need to do, and what they are doing very successfully, is bringing out golden ales to tempt the lager drinker, like Fuller's Honeydew. There's a couple from Marston's. Joseph Holt, this looks like a lager tempter. Badger Ales have just rebranded, put all their bottles in clear glass to try and tempt the lager drinker to buy something different that looks like a lager but has got real taste. This is the thing. I think this is Cotleigh's version of this. Cheers. As the beer is warming up slightly, then wonderful malt flavours are just getting better and better. It's that classic British bitter sweet taste you get. The bitter in from the hops to begin with, and then that lovely sweet malt finish. It's superb. If you are a lager drinker, if you are watching this, if you're near a Sainsbury's store between the 7th and the 27th, pop in and see what I'm talking about. See what I am fussing over. Time to read the back of the bottle. Golden Seahawk premium beer is brewed by Cotleigh Brewery in the famous 200-year-old brewing town of Wiveliscombe, Somerset, England. A bright golden coloured beer, smooth and malty, with a background of honey flavour, offering a refreshing and citrus smooth finish. Kind of got the citrus first, and then that lovely sweet malt finish. But everybody's palate is different. This beautiful bird is commonly called an osprey or sea eagle. Brewed with pale and crystal malt with Goldings, Challenger and Styrian hops. So I was wrong, I thought there was a bit of Cascade in there, but I am wrong. Now then, website is www.cotleighbrewery.com and www.hawkandowl.org. Basically, any bottle you buy from Cotleigh, money gets donated to the Hawk and Owl Trust. This is available at £1.89 a bottle. So if you see this sign in Sainsbury's, there you go. Give it a shout over the next few weeks. Time for the rating. Cotleigh's Golden Seahawk, for me, very, very Moorish. Very, very Moorish beer. You really, well, I've drunk a pint in 9 minutes, more or less, 9 minutes 30. And it's got that fresh feel about it. It's very, very drinkable. The honey gives it a fantastic blend and finish. The sweetness and the malts together combine to give that classic finish. the bittersweet finish. So for me, I can see why this won and got into the Sainsbury's stores. I really can. So 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. If you want to get in contact with me, realaleguide@googlemail.com. I love all your emails. Pardon me. It's very hard to drink a pint without burping. Facebook is www.facebook.com/realaleCraftBeer, and Twitter is twitter.com/realalesaday. Thanks for watching another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Most of all though, come back to YouTube, comment, subscribe if you like. I always answer your comments. It's my first port of call. Cheers.